Shout out to Yes, I'm John. Stay Awake Squad. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Everybody talking, looking at me. You cracking jokes when you look silly. I get up on the beat and I race the heat. Can't nobody win against me. You face the beat. Who is he with his mind so woke? Everybody keep on talking like I won't provoke all your emotions. I'm emotion. I'm moving forward as I keep coasting. All these niggas say my bar's golden. These niggas looking hoping. They said that I'ma lose. Nigga, you not focused. You see, my mind is open. My third eye. Know why? I'm that guy. Every time I realize I'm too high, up in the air. I'm not the devil, but I double dare. Any nigga come up thinking that he got it. 'Cause I'm number one, and I don't doubt it. Yes, I'm John, that's my nigga, and he's the realest. In those podcasts, he deliver. Yeah, and this is what I do. And this a freestyle, just in case you thought I was untrue. Ha. Not a fairy tale. I'm not the devil, but I'm raising hell. I just prevail with these stories I tell. Can nobody mess with Casa? I am that guy, super fly. I'm nice, didn't ride. I didn't ride. I didn't ride. This is a freestyle. I'm just playing around. I am John. Yes, that's my nigga. Stay Woke Squad.
And we are awake. What's up, buddy?
Oh,
there he is. KGB, welcome to the chat. You're just in time.
Oh, what can you see me?
I can see you. What's that little room you're in? Is that like a boiler room or some shit, dude?
Straight WL. No, I'm in the laundry room.
Oh, in the laundry room. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So, what's going on?
Yeah, man.
How's your day been?
It's been pretty smooth, man. It's been a chill day, pretty positive. Hanging with my little one, freaking working on music as always, and shit, jamming out. What about you?
Pretty much the same. Well, I mean, I was busy today, just working on stream things and stuff. I was just before I called you and started the stream. I was playing some guitar and just practicing a song. Yeah, dude, it's important. This last year, like it's given us all the time to focus on, our hobbies that aren't not hobbies. You want them to be your main focus, So I don't know about you, but like getting time off of work and everything, like, all right, there's your sign, there's your answer. That's time to fucking start doing things.
Right, and just taking advantage of it, man. But I don't know, man. I've seen some people do get discouraged from it and freaking get writer's block, or they gotta find that passion. And I don't know, man. But I really feel like if you really have that passion, then you gotta push yourself past when days not so good. I think that's like the one of the biggest battles with music is when days are shitty, still pushing through it and not giving up. No matter when shit not looking how you thought it was gonna be.
Yeah. Well, what do you do when you're in those situations? Where do you find inspiration? Where do you, where does it come from for you?
I think it's crazy you asked that. I don't know. I kind of hit this spot where it's like I'm 30. So it's like at 30, it's like what passion are you holding on to at that age to make it with music when it's like a lottery, winning a lottery almost, or a draft pick with sports.
Yeah.
So like I can remember on why I started in the beginning. Like what made me do music and what made me fall in love with it and what that it was like. Like, I don't know. I can remember the first like rapping I started listening to and it was Bone Thugs and Harmony. I started listening to them and I'm like, damn man, this sounds dope. And
Uh,
then Eminem came out, and then I'm like, oh shit, this guy is killing it. And I started doing music as like a man's journal in a way, but with music, like able to write about my feelings or shit out of my head or shit I was going through family wise or girlfriend wise or fucking personal wise. It was my way of getting my feelings out, but being able to listen to them at the same time, which is deep in a way.
that is deep.
It was like it's like you try not to think about your feelings by doing music.
Yeah, you're
But you,
putting your feelings down on paper, or like you're kind of
yeah,
excreting them that way. Oh, how can I relieve some feeling through music? Is
yeah,
probably the best way.
yeah. And, and it's like, how can I get it out? Oh, I should probably listen to it. I should probably listen to my feelings.
Listening
It's
to
crazy.
your own work.
Yeah, maybe you need that to give you that third person's view. Like you know how it's easy to give other people advice but yourself.
Yeah,
Maybe that way you hear you and in a way you feel like you listening to someone else and it's not you. You know what I
you
mean?
recording yourself, giving yourself advice. Like, listen, future me, this is for you.
Yeah.
That's actually
Dog, that's
smart to do like a song about like you talking to yourself in the future.
dog. That's insane. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be dope. But yeah, man, that's what I do. I remember why I got started and my love for it, my why. My why is important to happen. I keep that in my mind over all my overthinking. I'm starting to think through instead of overthinking. Because over anything is a negative.
Yep.
Overload, over is not good. Besides money, and even then, that's tricky.
Yeah. More money does not mean good, even though
I know,
we
right?
all want it.
Yeah. And a side note, I feel money was put here for discipline. Like most of the world say that money is evil, but I feel like it was put here for discipline. And the evil shit or bad shit that is chosen with it is from that old person's perspective and free will. Like
Yeah.
you can't get mad for a duck being a duck. I mean, a duck will be a duck. So it's like you can't get mad at a person being a bad person with their own free will. That's the role they decide to take. I mean, the heroes and villains, that shit is real. Like, and all that was free will. A hero and a villain had a free will to be a hero or a villain. And that's real life. Like, that's some true shit. And
Absolutely.
I just feel money is clear for discipline, and that's why it can go either way. Um, on what you could do. Because you find someone that's good hearted with $1 million can do some dope shit. And someone that's evil hearted with $1 million can do just as equal as an effect with that
Yeah.
money. So it's just crazy, man, how that works. Coexistence is
Yin and
insane.
yang, brother. Yin and yang.
Yeah, but
You can't have the
it
good
shouldn't.
without the bad.
I think the hardest part with coexistence though is accepting it. Like
Yeah.
accepting that shit is good, but man, just around the corner is his brother, and that nigga is not as nice. So it's like shit, man. But yeah, and right now doing quarantine, I feel like you have a choice to work on your self awareness also, um, and your personal development. Um, I feel like a lot of people don't like facing themselves, which is why a lot of people don't have religion or battle recovery, and it's all it's facing yourself. Fear, man, fear is so strong.
Yep.
Fear is just as strong as love, like just as strong as love. And that's the same as the whole coexistence shit that we were talking about. Yeah.
It's almost easier to fear than it is to accept love, you know?
Yeah, because it's easier.
Yeah.
But what's crazy is that the same shit that's easy to do, it's also easy not to do it. But it's like, it's just crazy how that works because it is true. It's just as easy not to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But it just shows you how strong temptation is also, though. And I guess it can fall back on people, willpower, or their belief system, or their methods towards confrontation or obstacles, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess that could play a role also. But at the end of the day, yeah, fear can ruin a lot of shit. Jobs, dreams, freaking love, relationships,
Yep,
all of that.
relationships is a big one.
Definitely. To
Personal
cherish.
development is hard too. Yeah, it can be, dude. It's hard to, you know, especially when there's
I
nothing
mean,
going on. It's easy to sit and get in a hole and overthink, like you said. Overthinking's so bad, you know.
yeah. And that's why I'm so happy you brought it back up. Freaking I learned to think through instead of overthinking because I learned that when I'm thinking through, I'm like, okay, I picture it like this. When I'm sitting down, I'm thinking through, I'm grabbing all the good tools to work on what's in front of me. But if I'm overthinking, I'm so fucking out of it. I'm grabbing all the shittiest tools and shit I don't need
Yeah.
to try to fix what's in front of me because I'm so like just not paying attention. I'm not there. I'm not woke.
Well,
You know?
you're a freestyler, dude. You don't have time for overthinking, dude. It's off the top. It's off the cusp, you know, off the top of your head.
Dog, freestyling is crazy, man. It's so because yeah, like you said, you don't know what you go say.
And it's
It's
better that
all through
way
your head.
because you don't
I know,
overthink
right?
it.
Yeah, and it feels like recess because it's like when you doing songs, it's like you in class because you got a structure you gotta follow, you got rules and shit. But when you freestyle, you just out there, complete playground.
It's a blank canvas, you know.
Yeah, yeah, and you'll remember none of it when you done. Zero. Unless it was a dope line. Sometimes you remember the
Yeah, like
dope
oh that
bar.
part was sick. No, and I've heard you do that a hundred times. Where like you know you just say something super crafty and it's like oh shit like how do you think of that? You know, I've never been good
Yeah,
at freestyling, dude. I can like if I come up with a good idea, I've got to write it down. You know,
yeah,
the
dog.
flow state.
I had a, I had a freestyle. I freestyled an hour straight, for 3 months. Even when I wasn't in the mood, like even when I was depressed, even when I didn't make sense.
That's the hardest part. The hardest times to do it.
Dog. Yeah, and that's why I was trying to that's why I was mainly trying to break it down to about the whole quarantine and still doing music. Is that it's like you trying to do music, but at the same time reality is reality, while you also trying to change your reality with your dreams.
Uh huh.
But you got this shitty shit that's worldwide, not just in your household. It's just worldwide, okay? That changes everything. It changes it to the point you see niggas on mask on TV, on singing shows and shit. You gotta sit in a crowd with a mask. Die.
I
Die.
saw
They
that, dude.
even,
Like the Vax Live shit.
yeah. And I still watch wrestling. Okay, you can judge me if you want. I still watch
Oh,
it.
that's okay,
And
dude. I was watching Wrestle with Glow Stick Willie just the other day.
dog, they so bad they don't even got TV screens. They just started getting people in there with the little hockey glass.
Yeah. Like a virtual audience.
Yeah,
That
and
shit's
that's
funny.
so messed up. I gotta pay you money to have my face on your TV, just the screen part. That's I don't know. I couldn't do it unless I was there. I was not
I'm only
there.
paying to be there in person. It's different in person.
Yeah, not for people to see me wave through my screen. It's like, thanks, though. Nice try. You almost got me. Unless they sending them autographed shit or something, like maybe it's a package deal or some shit with it. I don't know. But yeah, man, shit, fucking. But remembering why you do it and why you're doing it, gotta be stronger than all your fears. I think my biggest battle right now, dealing with it, is probably the being my hardest critic, man. I be so hard on myself. I listen to my song, so I'm like, why did I say that? Oh, I should have said this. Oh, it's too late now. It's been out 3 months.
And everyone's gonna
uh,
everyone every artist and musician thinks like that, you know. They're super hard on themselves. You think about what you could have done better later. It's the same thing with like my streams and like what I do. I'm like, fuck, I wish I would have had better audio for this. Oh, I wish this wouldn't have fucked up then, you know, like.
yeah.
But I'm a
But
believer in that you have to just do these things and like put what you have out there. What are you gonna do? Sit on your shit for, oh, I'm not gonna release this song because it's not good enough, it's not ready. You're never gonna think that it's good enough or ready. You just gotta fucking be, you know, be satisfied with it and know in your heart it's time to put it out.
yeah, and fighting those negative thoughts that pop in your head also. The shit is say, just stop, or like I said earlier, man, the whole age thing, man. It's like I started writing raps at the age 9. So to be 30, it's like shit. I feel like I've been in a maze of just music since 9. Writing it. And I started doing like poems and short stories. And then I started writing poems for girls. But I know, right? But I was making them, but I was making them rhyme. So I thought poems were supposed to rhyme then at that age. Like in my mind, I didn't know the whole how poems work. Okay, I thought they're all supposed to rhyme. So that was my objective whenever I would write them for girls. Is to say shit that will rhyme that will make them like me. And I'm like, shit, fuck girls. This niggas rapping just to be rapping and they killing shit and making money. I'm like, let me start writing music for me and start fucking seeing what happened. And I taught myself to be on beat by I wrote Eminem got a song with Jay-Z called Renegade.
Uh-huh.
And I wrote Eminem lyrics and rapped with it with him to learn how to put myself on a beat. Like man, I did everything from scratch, all on my own. I don't know if I did it the right way. Here I am. But fucking yeah, that's how I taught myself to be on beat, to how to write a rap, the bars, all from copying Eminem verse and rapping with that verse out of all of them. That's a dope verse.
Yeah. And you know,
Um,
that's learning music. You're learning music theory and that, like being on time and like having that shit. Not everybody has that.
oh yeah, that was 4th grade, and I don't know, yeah. And I started doing it just from expressing my fucking feelings, and it felt good, man. Like you doing music, you feel like
Dude,
you feel
playing
on
a
top
live
of the
show
world.
I think is the best feeling ever. It's like meditation. I just leave, you know.
You feel in your chest. You feel like a true ecstasy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You have no
that's
other
really
thoughts. You're
good.
not thinking about what you're gonna have for lunch tomorrow or what your ex girlfriend's doing or like no, you're fucking in that moment and it's real.
Yeah, nothing matters. Especially when you see that crowd and they moving, looking at you. It's like, okay, I
Dancing to
really
your
gotta talk.
music and shit. Yeah, like
He's like, I really gotta do shit now. All right, let's go. But yeah.
those are the moments that are worth it, you know. And you obviously have passion and love for it. You said you've been doing it since you were 9, so like, and now you're 30. That and
But yeah,
that's
I wish I
dedication. You
would
do it
have.
just because you love it.
I wish I would have gave it 100% though. Like since that age, because I feel like I didn't really take it as serious as I should have. Probably till like mid 20s. Like
Yeah,
I let life and obstacles and I let circumstances prolong and make me procrastinate a lot. Um, and back then my mindset was a lot more negative and not nearly woke or positive minded as it is now at all. I had a completely 360 change that, and that was from childhood and or whatever, and just growing period. Um, that I had to do that. So freaking yeah, I could change my complete mindset from um how can I describe it? I guess from example from pessimistic to optimistic,
Yep.
or they say if it's sunny outside but it's a dust on the window, if you look out the window, what do you pay attention first, the sun or the dust on the window? And I was the one to pay attention to the dust on the window versus the dope ass scenery that's outside the
That's a
window.
good
I'm looking in.
example. Yeah.
So it was like, then that was me for years, for years. And music is what it showed me that house to all of that. And then opening my mind of positivity from Tony Robbins.
Yeah.
I seen him on Netflix, man. And dog, I was on
You're on the
Facebook
Tony
and someone,
Robbins, dude, the motivational speeches and shit. Yeah, you sent me
oh
one,
yeah.
dude. You're like, here's some motivational
uh,
shit.
Tony Robbins is awesome,
I
dog.
like
And
that, though, dude. I like the
I was
beacon
on
of
Facebook.
positivity.
Dog, man, it's so true though. It's hard. I'm not saying it's easy,
It's not.
but I do know it's worth it. And as long as I know that part, then none else really matter. Because it's like, and not only that I know that it's worth it, I have experience that is worth it. And then that even like put a stamps on it even more. Same with like the whole beliefs. I feel like people have a religion and they have it because they have stuff in their life happen to make that shit seem so true. And that's why I can't knock this person believing in that one, or this person have no beliefs at all. Though nobody have no beliefs at all, it's kind of crazy. Because it's like, damn, how are you living? Like, how you walking around? I don't know. That's a whole nother story. But yeah, I feel like it goes the same for people's belief system that they've been through stuff in their life, they made it seem real, it made it seem true, and they hang on to it. And that's why I stick to what I believe in. And my belief system also. I feel like your belief system play a role, and that's why it's good to believe in yourself also.
Well, you heard it there. That's beautiful, Kesson. I enjoyed the
But
positivity, man. I've been trying to be the same way. Like, like things aren't so bad. When I see other people being negative too, and I feel it, I'm like, I want to just hit them with positivity and like, why
dog,
be so
it's
pissed off? People are always so pissed off, and they don't need to be.
uh, but like I said, I mean, I definitely battle old me versus new me, like the whole positivity shit. But I feel like with that part, I battle that when it comes to dealing with love, dog. I don't know why. Everything else, like how I was talking positive, I ain't easy, but it's not as difficult. But when it comes to love or trust, shit. Old me and new me go back and forth, fucking
Well, that's
love
the
or
thing.
war,
It's
dog.
still in the back of your head. You're not rid of the old you. That part of your mind is still there. The other part is just become stronger and fucking, more prominent. You're still gonna have that
Damn,
battle within you. It's a
he's
constant fight.
fucking, he's opened my mind a whole new way. Shit, I guess I never. Damn, man. Okay, I guess in my mind, my weak theory, oh, wrong theory, was that once the new me came, the old me was gonna be gone. Like, someone I never even knew. Like, well, I guess that's what I was hoping. I guess. But it's like, oh, plot twist. You thought it was gonna be that way. But, yeah, man, but I gotta try my best not condemning myself on that battle of old me versus new me also though. And I feel like everyone go through that and that's hard too on not condemning yourself, like just accepting that you go make mistakes accepting that you can't control that you go make mistakes, but you can't control how often you make mistakes. So it's like I accept that I'm gonna fuck up and that I'm gonna mess up or I'm gonna make the wrong choice. But I also can accept that I can control how many times I make either the same, especially the same, the same bad choice or mistake. I feel like repeat bad choice is not a mistake, but whatever. Um,
Yeah, but
but
do you
yeah,
expect it to be any different? Because that's the definition of insanity.
yeah, and I
Do you
feel
think you're
like
insane, Casa? You think you're an insane person?
I don't know. I don't know, dog. What's crazy is that a lot of people say woke people are insane. So are you insane to not be normal? Like is that the definition of insane? To not be
Smart
normal?
people seem like crazy people to dumb people. That's another thing I've heard, Intelligence,
Yeah.
it's like a scary thing to people. If you say shit that's out of the box, if you're a different kind of thinker,
Out of programming.
people are like, that's not okay. Why are you thinking different than everybody?
Dog, you know what's crazy though? If everybody thought that, we would have no great inventions or the leaders that we've had.
Exactly.
Like at all. Like we would have no airplanes. Freaking they laughed at the black guy for making a peanut. It was like, oh, look, they was like, oh, haha, all you could do was make peanut butter. Haha. He was like, okay, 1 second. Came back, made shampoo, lotion, soap, all from a fucking peanut that they said that he only can make peanut butter with.
Dude, I fucking love
So,
peanut butter though, dude. That's probably
uh, peanut butter
it's
is nice,
probably the best
creamy though.
invention.
I don't like crunchy peanut butter. That shit is weird.
I think there's a time and a place for crunchy peanut butter.
Yeah, I don't know, dog. I personally feel that PBJ is supposed to be soft. So it's like, what the fuck? It's like, what is this? So it parox in my shit.
I mean, you like peanuts, right?
I mean, yeah.
George
Yeah, I do.
Washington Carver, yeah, that's the guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you
Who
for the
said
fact check there.
that? I just left it open. I was hoping y'all already knew the name.
I was trying to think of it. I was like, I know the fucking guy.
I guess I should have said it. Now, from now on, I will, so people don't think, "Hey, how did that black guy not know the black?" No,
Right.
I did, just for record, okay?
That's okay.
But
It's
yeah,
okay to leave it up
man,
to interpretation of the chat, make them do a little
dog,
research and work.
I love talking that way, and that's the whole point of parables, to make your mind search the answer, the truth, or what was the message supposed to have been. So it's like I think I get caught talking that way a lot because I watch a lot of philosophy, a lot of philosophers, and I'm into philosophy. Um, and I feel like once you open your mind to all of that, like Alan Watt or um Jim Rohn and Bob Proctor, all of them. Um, I read a book called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, and that book is awesome. It's all about using your imagination and your willpower and the whole positive stuff we were talking about, the secret, like the laws of attraction, um where you
The
manifest on the
power of
most.
three.
Yeah, that's what you go attract to you. And they say, dog, is crazy, and I've experienced this and I feel like it's true. They say when you first wake up, the first 20 minutes um is your brain is at the strongest that it's gonna be. So you should only put and think about positive shit at least for the first 20 minutes because that's going to outline your whole fucking day, no
Well,
matter what.
that's
If
when
it's
I'm the
working
most pissed
people,
off when I wake up. Right when I wake up, I'm like, fucking go to work, put my pants on.
yeah,
God damn it.
it's the rest, and do the rest of your day mirror that. Or in that way also, or no?
I can come out of it, I feel like, but
Yeah.
some days, yeah, you can just tell when shit is not gonna go your way, all day.
God, yeah, definitely, man. But the whole, I do believe the whole, what you think about the most, you do attract, do some shape or form, whether it's through people or what you consider bad luck, or that day you always dropping shit, or you making mistakes you normally wouldn't make,
Hmm.
or some shit like that. But though I really been trying to watch my thoughts lately, man. That's been my biggest battle. Watching my negative thoughts, like, cause I know you can't stop them, but I've been trying to watch how strong I've been letting them get. Like I feel like I've been slacking on letting them get strong versus letting my positive shit be strong. I've been the whole back and forth battle of the old me and new me been battling, and I feel like they've been battling from, I guess, successes and fails, stuff I thought I was gonna have successes in, don't be, or vice versa. So me getting back, getting comfortable with being uncomfortable, and that shit was hard the first time. The second time is even harder. So it's like, fuck. But once you do get comfortable with being comfortable, uncomfortable, dog, life is insane. It even sound insane saying that. So it's like imagine once you live in it. So it's like, and from living it once, and I let life get me to where I slid back, and I can admit that. But I am going for it again. I'm going to get it, and that's what's important. And yeah, getting comfortable with being uncomfortable. Once you do that, the whole fear shit or people moods changing how you feel or their day phasing you, none of that phase you.
Yeah, but you can turn around and be the person that changes somebody else's day with positivity. I've done it myself. You've done it for me. You send me a motivational video, and I'm like, all right, today's not so bad. Even if you're just looking out
No,
for somebody.
so I do it even when I know I annoy people, or even if I know this
Yeah,
shit working.
positivity can be annoying when you're feeling
Dog,
negative and somebody's trying to be positive to you. It's just, get your positive
trust me,
bullshit out of here. I'm trying to be
trust me,
pissed off.
my girl tell me that every time.
You can't always be positive, Casa.
She's like, oh, I just want to be mean, and you won't let me. I'm like, I can't just turn it off. Then what's gonna happen to me? I
Well,
can't.
one could argue it's okay to be pissed off sometimes and let the bullshit out. And it even makes for good music and stuff, anger and
Right.
hurt and stuff like that.
But
Those
see,
those are
I
important emotions to have.
right, and you're supposed to feel those and be able to notice those to help you know what situations also not to be in because they're gonna give you those feelings. So like it's okay to be human is what we're saying,
Yeah.
pretty much. So it's like, but I tell her it's okay to feel it, but once you're sitting it and manifesting in it, that changes everything. Like it's the difference between pain and suffering. Like you go feel pain, but how long you suffer in it is up to you. So it's like yeah, off that example alone, it's okay to feel it, but it's okay to dip your toe in it. But nobody telling you to dive in it and see how long you can hold your breath and fucking like that's when shit gets crazier. Cause the deeper you go in, the harder it is to heal from it. The longer it takes to heal. Like the deeper you go in, that's all your healing room. Like that's all your healing room you passing. Then you gotta go back up now. But you swim so deep, it's taking even longer than what you wanted.
Yep.
You don't want to swim. So it's like shit. And that's what I learned, man. And it took a while for me to get that way though. Like I said, my mind was so negative. Like I just see shit positive. When something happened, I expected it, and I got ready for it, and I dwelled on it, and then once it happened, I knew I was right. Oh, nothing ever going to go good. Like I was a
You
straight
sound like
E
me,
right
dude.
there.
Yeah, I do
God,
that shit all the time. My mom's like, well, you fucking start from the beginning saying that negative shit's gonna happen, then it's probably more likely to happen, because yeah, what you think and put out into the universe is like what's gonna happen. It's way more likely. If you're already ready for shit to be bad, it's gonna be bad.
yeah, and that shit's so surreal, dog. And it's so real. I'm learning that the hard way. That's what I'm trying to watch what I say and watch my thoughts, man. But it's so hard, man. It's so hard,
Self-fulfilling
especially
prophecy. Yes, Will Finn, thank you. That's the term for that.
what he said. Oh yeah,
Self-fulfilling prophecy.
word. Hey, and who said that?
Whalefin in the chat.
Thanks, Wilson. But yeah, man. Fucking. So yeah, but I feel like at the end of the day, perception is insane. Like everything is built off and based off perception. Like from your dreams, from everything started in our heads.
Yeah.
This boardroom shit behind me. So, fuck. Some guy was sitting there and was like, man, what what do we need?
Yeah. Water heater.
But it all started in here, man. Like that shit wasn't here first.
No.
That wasn't here before the guy.
When
So
did
it's
they
like
make water heaters? What year? The 1900s.
yeah. Dog, cell phones alone.
Oh yeah, dude,
Okay.
that's a big one.
God. Tell me where the last time you seen a payphone at? I'll wait.
Ooh man, I feel like I saw one not too long ago in like a weird
Oh,
city. I don't know where it was, but I definitely like saw one and I was like, what the fuck? Does that thing work? Like everything's still
dog.
attached. It's still got the guy on it,
Look.
the call collect guy or whatever. Fucking who was that? Carrot Top? Who did that? Not Carrot Top.
Oh, was it? I feel like it was.
It might have been Carrot Top.
I don't know why I can picture them doing it.
There's a guy that looked like that.
Dog, side note, Carrot Top looked like he works out. I didn't think that. I didn't know that about him.
It's a
Like,
good
no
side
homo
note.
dog. Like, you never see comedians that look like they'd be a bodyguard.
Like they tell golfers, don't try to avoid the water. Picture the green because don't hit the water makes you focus on the water. All right, all right. Here, let me grab a beer real quick, Kessa. Kessa, do you drink?
What?
You don't drink any alcohol ever, do you?
I'm a occasional drinker, but I'm a daily smoker.
Yeah, you like the weed. We live in Michigan, and we are who we are. So of course we love weed. Well, we can have a little smoke sesh for sure. I'm probably gonna do a shot. I like to have a little shot and loosen up. Well, you got some weed right there.
You remember Cookie? Yeah. You remember
Yeah,
Cookie?
yeah, I know Cookie. He was
Dog,
just he was just on my stream a couple weeks ago because he was with Czoff. Adam Soft, you know him, the Nintendo Game Boy dude music.
Sounds interesting though.
It was dope, yeah.
What do Cookie do?
He does like visuals and stuff. He's been doing like
What?
visuals.
So you say he could have been doing my music videos and haven't been? That's what you saying?
Yeah, I don't know how. I mean, I don't know how long he's been doing it and what level he's at, but I know he does some visual effects stuff. Oh, he's got a little dab pen.
Oh, word, yeah.
Nice.
Fucking, I need to get the whole setup though. I want the whole like
A rig.
rig.
Yeah, dude.
But I heard that shit is high maintenance.
Well, it depends.
But like the butane itself and
Yeah,
freaking. I seen they
cleaning and
got dope rubber holders though, like the little whole setup for wax. Um, so you can stick your whole grabber and everything in there. I don't know if you've seen that before, but it's pretty dope.
I don't know what you're talking about. You'll have to link it to me.
Word. I kind of just got into wax. I was only sticking to flour, but now I'm doing both. I just been sometimes put the wax right on the flour and just do the whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, I go back and forth too, just for like tolerance breaks and stuff.
Yeah,
We just got our
definitely.
buddy who grows dropped off some really good wax on 420, and it's just been lasting me
Right.
forever. It's so good.
Nice.
Here, let me
You
grab
like
a beer.
sativa or indica more? You like sativa or indica?
I like sativa, but everyone
Yeah.
tells me that I need more indica in my life because I'm too wild and too crazy.
Don't listen.
Like you need to just calm down, John. Have some indica. Like, nah, dude,
maybe,
shit just makes me sleepy.
maybe they need to turn up, you know?
Yeah, maybe it's time to turn up and stay awake, baby.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, me, it's you. uh, but yeah, man. Freaking. So what, man? You like nighttime or daytime one?
For weed?
No, period. Like, like,
Oh,
weird question.
I'm a
Weird
nighttime
question.
person.
Would you rather be the sun or the moon, and why?
I'd rather be the moon
Why?
and illuminate the night like I do,
Nice.
because I go out at night and I light it up. I just came up with
Word,
that off the
man.
top of my head.
You straight freestyling bars.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what I was saying. Technically, when I stream every night, I'm freestyling. I do the same thing. I'm not thinking about what I'm saying. I'm just talking and constantly going and making shit up, and then I'll listen back and be like, "What the fuck was I talking about?" Like, cause it's all recorded. Like, I'm just
So
rambling
what?
on about shit.
So like improv in a way.
Yeah, it's kind of improv, and sometimes I write down ideas and script shit, but not really in the
Word.
streams. More so for the podcast, I kind of write up a little script and questions for my guests. Like hot topics to ask and shit, or like when to do an
Word.
intro, when all right, stop and take a break and ask him to do a shot, play a song. So it's just nice for me to have like a little guide like that. But yeah, most of it's
Word.
freestyle. Even right now, I only had like 5 or 6. I usually get like 5 or 6 good questions, and somehow it makes it to being like 3 hours worth of talking, which is cool.
So what got you into the whole podcasting thing you got going on?
I don't know exactly what it was that got me into it. I just started. I had one guest on, and my buddy from Glow Stick Willie or whatever, and I thought about it, and I was like, this would be cool. And then I had Jake A come on. Jake A. Went to school with us, and we had a really good one, and I've just been asking more people to come on. It's it just started rolling. It's still a really new thing, but I'm really liking how it's been turning out. They've been good, and it's a lot of fun for me because I get to have my friends come on and showcase their shit. They do a personal like show or whatever for me,
Yeah.
with music. Or last week we had Glass Moon Man who makes these pipes. He's a streamer on Twitch and a friend of Glowstick Willie's. He on my live stream made a pipe for me and then sent it to me in the mail. So I just think it's a cool idea, and I like talking to people. That's another thing. It's like, what like am I good at? Just talking to people and getting them to talk and tell them about themselves. I love that. I want to ask you people questions. Like I'd want people to ask me questions. That's the other thing. When I finished the series, I did these challenge runs in these games, and I wanted somebody to interview me when I was done. And I was like, I thought of a bunch of cool questions I would ask myself, and I was like, well, I might as well just do this for other people.
Yeah, I think that it's definitely good vibes. And who don't like to be woke?
Yeah,
And
exactly.
I'm a night owl, so
Same.
it's perfect.
So yeah, you heard.
Wow.
Are you saying you're Stay Awake Squad, Casa?
Oh yeah, I'm Stay Awake Squad.
CasaNova James confirms it. He's Stay Awake Squad. Working because we stay up all night. We're working. Work never stops, dude.
Nah, all ideas or planning, brainstorming. I know mine's don't. I wish. It's a gift and a curse.
Too long didn't
I'm
read.
like that.
Casa. The fact that you keep up the fight to be better than the old you, to keep going and progressing, that's the thing to focus on. You're keeping up the fight.
Word. Hey, right? Back against the ropes and not the wall. It's a difference.
Yeah. Zenmaya Harmony,
Hey,
welcome to the stream.
well, but yeah, man. Freaking. So, what you think about this whole mask shit?
Oh
Like,
yeah, the that they're ending it, dude.
dog.
That you don't have to wear
You
masks
actually,
anymore
oh, at all? Or I see
if you're
if you're back.
vaccinated.
But how do you know? Yeah, yeah.
That's
How
what
do
I'm
you
saying. What are you
know?
gonna do? It's gonna be a shit show. I don't think it was a good move. I don't think it's gonna go well. There's gonna be fights. There's gonna be people. Okay, so non-vaxxers have to wear a mask. So all the people who are vaxxed are gonna be shitting on people who are wearing masks. 'Cause it's like you don't want to get the fucking vaccine. It's gonna be a shit show. I think.
Yeah. Like, or people will be lying who did. Well, I don't know, man, because I heard people who did get it and shit still went bad for them. So it's like, I don't know, man. It's a whole
Yeah, you could
conspiracy.
still
It's
get
Illuminati.
COVID with the vaccine.
It's Illuminati. And it's killing our population. Like, the whole West Nile virus. You mean to tell me mosquitoes just stopped? Like,
Yeah.
what happened to those mosquitoes? Ebola stopped. Out of nowhere, man, these shit come up at the weirdest times and it's just gone. And now they about to open this shit up, and this could be a thing of the past. It's like the West now. Like this shit could be next door to the mosquitoes chilling.
Listen, dude,
Like,
and I'm all for like conspiracy theories, and I have my own theories and stuff. But people get really sensitive now if you start like pointing stuff out because they're just take the fucking vaccine. Like people are really aggressive about it, and
it's crazy.
it's crazy. And like you don't
Well,
consider these possibilities of like government control and stuff like this. Like there's not some weird shit that's going on because some of it seems very weird.
TV, dog, and they're not hiding it. They're not hiding it, man. TV is called what? Paid programming.
Yeah, it's
Paid
made for
programming.
brainwashing.
It told us since day one. Since that shit was in black, it told us in black and white.
Yeah.
Because TVs were black and white before they were colored. So, dog, they're so smart. Like, Illuminati, is the most suited gang members ever. And that says it all.
Yeah.
Suited gang members. Like, the government get on gangs pretty much because they don't wear suits like them.
If you wear
Like,
a suit, it's different.
yeah,
If
that
you
shit is
commit if
very
you commit
dangerous.
crimes in a suit, you're good.
Yeah, it's like, hey, you can't sell heroin, but we give these pills. So these pills we gonna prescribe
No, you're
200.
right. Well, here's some legal heroin or some legal meth, like this is okay to take.
Yeah, because we gave it to you and we can monitor it, but we can't monitor that shit out there in them streets. So no,
Yeah.
it's like, oh,
We can sell
okay,
it to you and make money.
yeah, it didn't get you hooked,
Yeah,
and
they
then
want people to have drugs, but they also want to be able to criminally charge people for the police, because that's a big money income for.
fucking gerbil will, man, fucking gerbil will. And that's what I say it's so smart, like, and they have had years of practice to get better,
Hmm.
and so it just will get crazy from now. Like, you don't even, and I'm not gonna get all political. I'm
Yeah,
a
let's not.
political talking person, but even before Trump was elected a while back, he said that he was gonna run for president, and that America was gonna be dumb and vote for him. He said that live on TV publicly.
He said that America was going to be dumb and people would vote for him.
We down there both for him. And way later, people voted for him. And he wasn't lying. And I mean, this is like way back. I'm talking when he said this, it was like 80s, 90s. Like, you want to know recent shit.
Way
It was
back
like,
before it was even an
yeah,
idea.
yeah. This is like 80s, 90s that he said this shit. But yeah, and then yeah, way fast forward, boom. I guess he had time for everyone to forget, because that's a while to think about it now. Like, people forget. A
People
lot
don't
of shit
forget.
has happened in between those times. Shit, I can't remember 3 days ago, okay? So,
I feel you, man. I feel you.
so that should tell you the 80s and 90s. Yeah, I was born 90s. Fuck. So shit, yeah.
So you,
But yeah, man.
dude, you are always posting that you're having fish for breakfast. What's your deal with fish? And you said these
God.
haters, I'm looking kind of hungry. These haters look like seafood. You got what is your
God.
thing? You got a thing with some seafood and some fish, dude?
Dog, that metaphor was for me said I was hungry and haters looking like seafood, like looking and see. I thought it was the same word.
Oh,
I
another
never,
play on words. I fucking
yeah.
love that stuff, dude. I'm not like the hugest fan of all rap, but rap that's like that, that's like crafty and almost poetic. Like you do have like you sound like you're. I was gonna ask you that. Do you have like a background in poems and shit like that? Because it comes out with the play on words.
But I haven't wrote a poem in freaking forever. Like it's, I guess I have rhyme schemes that I didn't know I had until I actually open up a book and it tells you different ways of writing, like writing structures and shit, or processes. Like I really having structures and shit that's are real that I didn't even know existed until I opened the book and it's like, oh, I write that way. That's what this called when I write that way. I was like, oh my god, like it was completely mind blowing because I've never looked at writing structures or processes, and to see that my shit match shit that was in a book I never opened, it was dope. Like
Mm-hmm.
it showed me that I was on the right path, and how much I was on the right path. Like yeah, it was crazy. But yeah, man, freaking yeah, it was a play of words, the whole see and look. And I try to make all my stuff parables or like metaphors to make you think about it so it's memorable. I try to go for memorable off of just, oh, that was dope that day. Like I try to go out, people be like, now what was he saying? I don't know why, but I feel like I try to leave people thinking for so they can try to come back for clarification,
Uh-huh.
even though shit was already clarified at the start.
Well, see, because I didn't even think of that either. There's more than meets the eye to songs like that. That have
Yeah,
a
dog. Some
two-part meaning.
some songs I gotta listen to a whole bunch of times. Start some motivational speakers or philosophers I have to watch over and over. Cause some shit fly right over my head, or
Yeah.
I got the wrong perception of what their message was.
Welcome back, Jay Shink. That's a good question. If you had to choose, if you were a goat or a fish, what would you be?
Why those two?
Because we have a friend on Twitch, a friend of ours, whose name is Goat vs. Fish. I don't know if you can see the stream, but I'm holding up the sticker of Goat vs. Fish.
For some reason, I don't see a picture of you, a circle picture of you.
Well, on Discord. That's what I was telling you earlier.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to see me on Discord.
No way.
Yeah, I'm asking him the
But
one true question. Uh,
uh,
hold on.
go on.
Yeah, goat or a fish. Let me see if I can make it so you can see me. All right. Can you see my camera now? That's what it looks
Yeah,
like
that's
on the
good.
stream. It's backwards,
Dog,
but
that is awesome. Dragon Ball Z is so dope. That's the person that asked that. Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah.
awesome.
Gopher's fish, and
Um,
if he were here, he would ask you, "Are you a goat or a fish?" Post your Gopher's fish emotes, everybody. Spam them in the chat.
all right, let's pick goat.
You pick goat. We are also goat.
Oh, nice.
And
Ooh, I'm picking an
if
answer.
you don't choose a goat or a fish, you are on the fence. You're a fence sitter. And Gopher's fish
Oh,
doesn't too much like fence sitters.
damn, it does not sound comforting.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not comfortable to sit on the fence. One more for goat. Clip that. um, I forgot what I was actually going to ask you. Yeah, so
I
there's the
couldn't
chat.
see.
I know it's backwards
I
for
couldn't
you.
see it first. Got sparks and everything. Dog, the room you looking like the Matrix.
Yeah, dude. So I'm in the Matrix. It's the studio.
Shit. And I look like when before Neo met Morpheus. You here to get me to take the pill. I'm just not
You have a
saying.
choice.
But yeah, man. So what? And you say you're a goat?
I'm a goat. Yeah, I'm a known goat.
And, and what's the difference you said between the
What's
two?
the difference between goat and fish?
Yeah.
Well, isn't it obvious? One's a goat and one is a fish.
But why? Who do you know anyone that's a fish?
I know plenty of fishes, and I versus them.
Oh, yeah.
When you are a goat, you versus the fish, and when you are a fish, you versus the goat.
No.
I feel like Gopher's fish would be so proud of me right now. Anyways, I did want to mention that, but so, dude, you went on America's Got Talent.
Yeah, man, that's just crazy, man. So many people to see so many people different talents. Okay, it was kind of I want to say intimidating. I don't know. I could just feel the energy and knew that everyone brought their A game and that I couldn't slack. And it was the first time that I knew that I had to rap against someone doing magic. Or someone,
That's kind of cool. There was people doing
or
magic
someone
and shit.
dancing. One dude was doing Michael Jackson karaoke. You had you had acrobatic people doing shit. You had cheerleaders, stompers, freaking dudes playing a violin like and dancing at the same time. And I'm up there rapping.
Well, rapping's super talented, dude. Especially when you're being
Yeah.
funny and making you kind of you like to do comedy in your raps too. So
Oh yeah, definitely, man. Definitely gotta have some light moments. Can't be serious all the time. But freaking yeah, man, and just being there and seeing like the camera crew and how professional they were and getting my number. Shit changes once you put that number on your shirt. Like
you're
it's
part of
like
it. Now
you
you're a
get
number.
there, yeah, and it's like, oh, now I feel like the niggas on American Idol and they had their little, they little numbers on. It's like now I can say I did it. And yeah, that's when I took that picture that you seen America's Got Talent. They had the little thing up, and I'm like, if I don't take a picture with that, I'm crazy because no one gonna believe me.
Yeah, it looks good, dude. It looks like
Dog was
our
on
next
there.
contestant on America's Got Talent. You know, like
I was so nervous because that picture, that banner was in front of everybody that was there to audition. So it's like you sit there all weird, right? Everybody
yeah,
looking at
yeah, yeah.
you. Like, why is he standing over there while I'm rehearsing?
And it turned out being a good picture. See, that's why you don't give a fuck. You're like, I know this is gonna be a good
Right,
thing, but that's one of those times where you like question, like, fuck, should I be doing this? I feel like an asshole standing by this thing.
dog. But when they
But no,
called
it's good
me and I
PR.
was,
It's good publicity.
oh yeah, dog, I was there early, like early as fuck. And freaking once they called me to go, and we all sat down, like it was me and some 11-year-old girl that sang, and some dude did rock, and then the dude next to me, he did breakdancing, and then the lady and her son um did a song together. Like it just shows you the different
Just a
how
room full of
different it
talented people,
was.
though. That's kind of cool. Like, it sounds like
From
you're there and
and
everyone's
what's
practicing their
crazy,
thing and they're all fucking, look at all these
that they
different
all did
talents.
good.
What a beautiful fucking thing.
That they all did good. Like they all brought their A game too. I was like, I hope someone messed up. Nope. She killed it. He killed it. The little dancer dude, he killed it. Like it was crazy, dog. And they gave me only 90 seconds. But they let me do double that, which was
So
dope.
you did get an audition?
Oh yeah, like the people who I named, like they broke it down in groups, and that's the people who I had to audition with.
So it wasn't
With the
all the
dance
same, so they're getting a bunch of different acts. And then, like,
yeah,
how
so
many judges were there?
cause you couldn't size nobody up. It was like it was three, and then the camera girl, who they let her judge also.
So they tape your audition.
So so yeah, they taped it. They didn't give me no criticism, no bad or good feedback. Like only good feedback I have is that they let me go over the 90 seconds that everyone else gets. So it was like
That's
I
your
didn't have
time,
no
dude.
work
They're
up.
like, all right, that's a good sign. They're giving me extra time. That means they want to keep hearing what I'm doing, you know?
That's why I thought. They was like, well, we have a whole month until you hear from us. Um,
But you said COVID happened like right after,
yeah,
too.
then boom. So I think,
So you would have never even known.
yeah, yeah.
You'll
But I
always
feel like,
wonder, what if, you know?
yeah, especially to not get no bad criticism also. Because it's like to not hear, oh, well, you could, so I could work on it. It's like
Yeah.
now I'm still at square one. Like, what the
Or
fuck
like,
am I doing?
real bad, like, what are you even doing? What are you doing with your life,
Yeah,
dude? Go home, give
stop.
up, quit your
Like,
fucking, don't quit your day
stop being a
job.
librarian. Librarian, what? So I could do that to save my life. I don't know about you, but librarian does not sound like a fun job. But yeah, man, it was. I think the point of it was to give me that experience and to show me that it's not for nothing. Cause it's like, what's the chances I would have got from that? And all I did was send them a song. I sent them a song I did about my kids. Um, and that's how I ended up going there in the first place. I sent them a video audition before going there to see why I even waste going there. And then they accepted me and told me the time to be there. And I drove 2 hours downstate to stay in the hotel overnight. Fucking yeah. And then the dude that did rock, he
He
heard
did
about it
rock,
at
like
work.
playing guitar, you mean?
He plugged that shit up to the amp and everything, dog. It was dope. And I did a freestyle with him before we auditioned. He's like, "Oh, you
Oh, and
rap?"
you didn't
He
get
said,
any
"I can
footy
put
of it?
something." No, I wasn't thinking. My anxiety, my mind was racing.
Yeah, dude,
I'm
I
like,
know. In
dog,
the
I'm
moment,
nervous.
you forget to do
I'm
things.
like,
You need to have
I
a
got
person who's ready to go.
I'm thinking about my audition, and then he sit down and ask me all this. I'm like, all right, let's go, because I don't want to not rap with you. I don't know you, and you want to have a jam session with your guitar. Let's go. So that was dope, man. Like we had a dope little session also, and he killed it. He had some dope riffs and everything. He said he heard about it at work, and just grabbed his amp and his guitar and drove 2 hours down. I'm like, dog. That's what's up, man.
Uh-huh.
I was like, you heard about it from work and drove 2 hours just to come audition with just your amp and guitar. That's fucking awesome.
But I mean, you got to be like a pretty good shredder, I feel like, to go on America's Got Talent and be like, guitar is my talent. Like, all right, well,
I mean,
maybe
yeah,
like America's
and
Got Talent is
preparation,
not the place for you.
preparation for it and everything. Yeah. Cause he said, like he said, he's left from work and went straight there. Like I'm pretty sure he had time to fucking get his riffs exactly how he wanted them, or I don't know. It definitely probably pay off to have practice.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it was a dope experience, and I'll never forget it. And Yeah, it was awesome. I still feel like a dream. Like I feel like it didn't even happen, but it did. And I
Oh,
hope it happened
that's
again
what the
or
whole
more.
year of 2020 felt like, dude. Like,
Yeah,
oh, it feels like
yeah.
that didn't even happen.
2020 vision.
2020 vision. There you go,
Oh,
playing on words.
for real though. But yeah, man, freaking. And then after that, I started going on WTCM radio.
Oh, you're
I
gonna do the radio?
I did WTCM. I had two interviews on there before. And Bob FM, I've been on there too. And Bob FM radio was dope.
Hey, did you do freestyle on there?
Yeah, I did freestyling. Dog. Okay, so I'm driving past Bob FM radio. I'm like, I'm just gonna knock on the door and ask them if I can freestyle and see what happens. Okay, so now I go knock on the door. Dude comes to the door. I'm like, this is fucking happening. I'm like, all right, let's go. He opened the door. I'm like, hey, I was wondering if I could just freestyle without cussing or saying anything nasty or anything on the air. Would that be okay? And the guy was like, yeah, fine. I'm like, what? I can't? And he was like, yeah, come next Friday. You come on air, you can freestyle. I'm like, oh my God, that's insane. And then boom. I was on there, I did it for 3 years straight. They had me come on there, just bring the New Year's in also. I will rap. When they had me rap about OJ when the OJ shit was going on. I forgot what was happening. I think he got in trouble again or some shit. And I had to rap about it, and I did. That was crazy. And I battled them. I had to rap battle each of them, and that was different because I had to pretty much say something about three people who I knew nothing about, and it was radio people. It's like I had to still keep in my mind I was on the radio for the first time, and that nigga said yeah. For me, just driving past and saying, "Hey, I should knock on the door and see if I could freestyle on the radio," and they said yeah. It just shows you how easy
You
shit.
gotta make moves and do shit, you know? You gotta shoot your
Yeah,
shot, dude. You gotta put
you
yourself
take
out
risks.
there.
Yeah, I rather spend 100 years outside living my life than 20 years stuck safe in the house and die. Like that doesn't even sound comforting at
It
all.
was a local station, Wilfin.
But yeah, freaking, and it just blew my mind, man, because I think he was gonna say yeah, and just imagine if I would say, no, that idea sound crazy. I would have never been on the radio rapping. The first nigga to rap on rock stations. Dog.
That's legendary, yeah.
Dog. Like, I guess I was the whatever part. This is Bob ever, whatever shit, and this says whatever at the end. I guess I filled that part in. But that part was a dope experience, man, because I had to teach myself to rap without cussing. I had to watch what I say. Um, they asked me questions I never was asked before, and then they gave me a chance and reached out, like what you did with me being on your show, like reaching out and showing love because you didn't have to do it, they didn't have to do it, fucking, but here we are, and fucking, it was dope, man. It just shows you never know what happens, and just taking a chance or just showing love, you know. I don't know why that guy said yeah. I couldn't tell you. Especially me being black, is knocking on the radio door.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
I'm
come on in, random guy.
yeah. Da, 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 da. It's
Sure,
a
here's a
beautiful
mic.
day.
Talk to on public to the I don't know who you are.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Like so, somebody no, no. But yeah, man. But yeah, man, it was dope. And then from there, just been grinding with music. I got a producer named Nick Rancourt. He mix and master my music, and he's dope. He see my music on Facebook and just invited me over to his studio. We've been doing music over a year, and we've been fucking doing some dope shit. Just came out with a mixtape called "Free at Last," and they got me climbing out the trunk. But it's a metaphor for my music being playing out the trunk. Like, anyway, but but yeah, man, it's me coming out the trunk, and it's called "Free at Last," and
I saw it on
it's just,
SoundCloud, but I did not listen.
it's just me feeling like the first time me making music for me and really feeling happy again making music. Like, I know people, I mean, that, okay, that's why I don't like when people say, okay, me personally, when people say, oh man, I think I was doing music for fun now. It's like, wait, what? I thought you been was having fun. That just started. Like, I feel like, I feel like it's sad in a way because I feel like once someone say that sentence, they pretty much told you that they're kind of either half gave up or are giving up.
Yeah, they're out of the
Yeah,
game.
yeah,
I'm out the
because I feel
game.
like
I do it just for
you've been
fun.
having.
It's not professionally or career.
It's like it's been fun. That's why that was
It's
part
always
of the
supposed to be
pull.
fun. If you're never not doing it for fun, you should be done anyways.
So it's like, but that's why I feel like every word in a sentence count. Or yeah, I feel like every word in a sentence count. And every word shows you what that person means, and that's why it's good to choose your words carefully. Because yeah, I feel like, and when someone tell me that, it lets me know how serious with music that I can be with them, and how much of my ideas that I can share with them. For them to even care, especially if they're at that point, that shows me that some ideas it's not even point talking about because they're at that point with music, and it's the wrong person to share big dreams with, pretty much. Because I'd be wasting my time. Because they already felt that they wasted their time at that point of just doing it for fun. So it's like, yeah, man. But I feel like I'm having fun now with music, and I'm finally able to do it how I want to, especially creative wise, man. I do not like if I can't be creative. That when I started music, I was creative. When I started music, it played with my imagination, so I want to use my creativity. You can't have imagination without creativity. Like, you have one without the other. Inhale, exhale, same thing. So it's like, I love having my imagination. I love moving people's imagination. When I write my music, I wonder what can I say to make that person's imagination pay attention to me. And that's my main focus is what can I say to make your imagination look at me and keep looking at me and listening to me. Not just you with your ears. I'm trying to make it a mental thing because I'm trying to stay memorable. Period. And pretty much I want my music to be like counseling for people who's listening. Not counseling to where like cliche or just to where you can put me on for any emotion that exists, if that makes sense. I don't want my music to only be stuck to this type of emotion. I want it to be a variety. I want you be able to put this song on for this when you feeling this way of mine, and any emotion that humans feel. I want to have a song that's there for that. I feel like that'd be great, man, because a lot of people feel like no one is there, or they feel like they're alone, or they feel like no one feels the way that they do, or empathize with them. And I feel like I can with a lot of people when I have a universal tool that I could do that with, if that makes sense.
And that's your voice and your mind and your words,
Yeah, and my testimonies.
testimonies.
Um testimonies to share. Cause I feel like some people could be going through the same shit I'm going through, and I feel like once I overcome it and be able to testify on that shows them that it's possible. Like they no longer can think that it's impossible anymore because the person in front of them just told them that they got through it, or that they experienced it, or that they did it. I feel like a lot of people wait on that. I feel like a lot of this world feel that seeing is believing, which is sad. Takes away faith and kills a lot of dreams. But I feel like a lot of the world feel like seeing is believing, and that's why you have to see someone overcome something that they're going through to believe they actually can do it. Um, and I want my music to do that. Um, I want to be one of those artists. I don't want to be a rapper. I want to be known as an artist. I feel like anyone can rap. It's a lot of Dr. Seuss books as fucking dope ass rappers. I mean, you really want to talk about it. But I want to be known as a dope artist who music move people and change their perception on things. Mainly, man. I want to change my people perception on things if it's the wrong one, or if they see no other. That whole where there's a will, there's a way. As cliche as it sounds, it's so deeper than what people think. Like, and more powerful than what people think. Um, but yeah, man, I want to change people perceptions because a lot of people just have their own outlook on things, and that's the only thing they need change to change their life. Period. That's why you can have a brother and sister who both have an alcoholic dad, and one go to the wrong path and one go to the right path, like a bad alcoholic dad, and one go to the wrong path and one go to the right, but still have the same dad. It was all off perception. One viewed it this way, one viewed it that way. One chose the bad route, free will. One chose the good route, and it's all perception. And man, once I learned how strong perception was, I have changed how I view things. Um, because once you do, it then gives you more answers to questions you feel like that there is no answers for. And that's what people don't get. Is that it's not that you don't have answers. You just haven't looked at the right lenses to show you the right answers. You've been looking through the wrong lenses. Once you look through the right lens, then the right shit will be visible, clear as day, on what you're looking for. You just have to be willing to want to look through a different perception. And some people not. They don't want to because they're so set on, they're so manifested on this one negative thing that they not gonna ever see. That you can't show somebody something they don't want to see. This is not gonna happen. If they don't want to see it, it's in a blind spot. And this is a mistake in a blind spot.
And living in black and white, you know,
Yeah.
not seeing the other
And
options.
the whole cause and effect, like that's real. I think people forget about that. And we learned that in elementary. Like, dog, but it's so real though. The whole cause and effect thing is so real. But people make causes but get mad over the effect. And or forget that they did the cause and then when the effect happened, they act surprised and it always surprises me. Like I don't know, what do you feel about cause and effect?
It's
Like you
undeniable
feel like
truth, dude. I mean, that it's like, you know, it's like science.
do you believe in cavemen?
In cavemen, is that what you asked me?
Yeah.
What's up, Spygard?
Like oh okay no. Do you believe that we evolved from monkeys?
Uh, I mean, I consider it a possibility. Evolution. You're asking me if I believe in evolution.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
What
consider it as a possibility.
that was a good answer. I'm sorry, I was thinking about the answer you gave me, and it was a good
I think we're
one.
fucking aliens, dude.
Yeah, I mean to another. I mean, look at the universe. Shit, there's no way. You mean tell me we're here like how we are in this little spot, but in this big ass galaxy, nobody else is. Like, there's no way.
There's at least intelligent life somewhere else. Like,
Yeah,
if we can exist, what makes it so unbelievable that anything else could fucking exist? Anything else.
I know. Besides time, I mean, it's man made. Like,
Time.
there's no, there's no time and space.
It's just a way for marking events.
Yeah, so it's like, where are we really? Like, so it's like if we erased it, we were with all the time. What's really going on? like, like picture if time didn't exist right now. No calendar, no birthdays. Why are we here?
Yeah. Well, and the past doesn't really exist, does it? The past and the future. It's a non-existent thing. Those are only things for measuring time, past and present, or past and future.
And even naming them. Some guy was sitting there and was like, "Oh, this is called future."
Yeah.
Like, uh, it makes your brain hurt.
Sharks over the
But
Red Wings. You talking shit, Nick Too Sick?
no. Freaking, dang, let me forget what I was about to say. There's red rings all day. I try not to say nothing.
The what?
I said there's, oh, I was saying
All the
there's
Red
red
Wings.
rings all day. Yeah.
Red Wings,
But,
baby.
but, dog, okay, and I'm not gonna get deep into the religion, but ain't it crazy that every religion is different, okay? But all have a great flood in it. And it's weird. How how is every religion different, but all have a great flood in it? That's crazy.
As
And
in, all
ironic
the
as well.
religions are the same, or it's all from the same story.
God. I'm just saying, what if God said that there be light and the Big Bang happened?
I know. I love
Just that.
conspiracy theories too.
God. God. Conspiracy. Illuminati is real.
I know.
Okay? Very real. Too real.
You hear
And
that?
and and, and it's in
Illuminati, are you
everything.
watching?
Yeah, they are. I shouldn't say anything. Fuck. Now I'm next. Now I'm next.
Always watching. All seeing eye.
Yeah, man. Do you believe in them?
Well, of course. Well, and it's like I said for anything. I consider the possibility that all the shit that I hear may or may not exist or be true until proven false. And like you said, seeing is believing. It's not true. Like just because I can't confirm it doesn't make it not real.
Yeah. That's why other people.
The
Uh,
reptilians.
what's that? Is that people supposed to look like reptiles?
Yeah, the reptilians. Like that's like one of
Yeah.
the conspiracy theories. Like there's reptile beings living amongst us, and they take form of humans and stuff. There's like fucked up videos like Nicki Minaj blinks and she gets the, like dragon eyes or like cat eyes, or reptile eyes.
Oh, I seen that a YouTube video of those type of people in the government
Yeah,
or whatever. Like
like
the
oh, they're
lights went
actually
out.
aliens.
Yeah. Like the lights going out and you can see their lenses glowing in the dark or some shit.
Do you know they admitted that UFOs and alien ships are real? Like, they came out about that.
Yeah. So you
Like, so,
know JFK wore a back brace, and that's why he couldn't dodge those bullets. Okay, first off, the reason why I bring him up is because after we talk about aliens and shit, okay,
yeah.
and he came out and said that he was gonna release that he was gonna look into the alien stuff. He said it publicly on TV, something about the UFO shit that he shouldn't have said. 2 weeks later, he has the parade shit, or whatever happened that day, that went on that day, and he gets assassinated. He wore a back brace, um, and that's why he couldn't dodge the bullets how he wanted to that day. Ain't that crazy? I was just throwing that. I was just we was talking about aliens and it reminded me that JFK was go talk to the public about the shit that they knew about aliens,
He was
and then two
about to
weeks later,
fucking drop the blow the
and then two
whistle
weeks
off the
later,
fucking blue
yeah,
book or whatever.
and then he gets assassinated later after, man. The whole time. Now the question that was gonna happen, he bring that shit up, and boom, gone. It's crazy.
Crazy.
Crazy. Side note. Side note. Okay, why do they tear down trees to make birdhouses? What? And you can sell a birdhouse, but you can't sell a tree. What?
You can sell a
So you
tree
go.
as firewood.
You can.
As
Oh, I'm talking about you
firewood.
can't just go out. You can't just go out and. But they tear down birdhouses to make a birdhouse. This is twisted. Twisted,
Modern modern philosopher CasaNova James, everybody.
and you can't collect rainwater. And that's crazy too. You get in trouble for collecting rainwater, and you get in trouble if you put money in somebody's parking meter for them. That's crazy too.
You get in
God,
trouble for you get in trouble for giving people money or time.
for yeah, and if it's not your parking meter, dog, the whole rule shit is crazy. I didn't know it was so many rules to having a flag.
To having a
That
flag.
if you have an American flag and any other flags in your yard, that the American flag's supposed to be the tallest one that sit. Out of all the other flags, if you had different flags, did you know that?
I know
God,
that like
okay.
there's things that you can't do with the American flag. Obviously, you can't
Yeah,
burn it. You can't like throw it
yeah,
on the ground.
yeah. Or I guess technically you guys supposed to be wearing a shirt. I have a big old printed one because of, I don't know, man, fucking weird rules. Weird. But yeah, man, freaking. So what would you say you believe in the most?
That I believe in the most of conspiracy theories or religion or
Uh,
we're not doing religion. I definitely
conspiracy.
I like I said I believe the aliens, dude. I do believe that we're descendant of aliens. We're not indigenous to this planet. Um, we're
Oh,
like the
like
one
that.
thing that only destroys the planet. We don't help, you know, make the planet grow. We only suck it dry.
Do you also are you one of the people that feel that they put us here? Because I
Yeah.
just want to feel,
Or
oh,
mixed
so
our
you,
DNA with monkeys or whatever. We're a monkey alien slave race, off breed, mutt race.
I
Let's
just
make them
always
smart, but let's make them not too smart. They'll still be like monkeys, kind of, but they can like build stuff and you know eventually do it for us.
oh, it's just like a movie.
I mean, it makes sense in my head,
Freaking, I play Life itself, so it's the movie though.
huh?
Like, y'all play Life itself though. Like, you feel like your life is a movie. Like, I feel like everyone feel that way. Like, this shit that they go through, or you never have shit happen in your life, and it makes you feel like life felt like a movie.
I've had some movie moments, yeah.
It's just crazy, man. Or You ever notice like how you watch a movie? You ever watch a movie and you picture yourself? Do you picture yourself as the main character or the co-star? Like you notice how every person you see a
I
movie.
don't think I'd want to be main character in a movie.
No,
No,
why? How come?
it's a lot of work, dude. Maybe I'd do it. I don't know. I think acting would be fun. I've thought about that. I did apply for some stupid shit on like some website.
What what movie? What type of style would you think you would prefer? Like scary or comedy?
Like stoner comedies and or horror. Yeah, I love horror movies. So the stoner
Yeah.
comedy can also go with horror. You could have a horror stoner comedy. Yeah, I'd be perfect for that role.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I don't know why. I probably like comedy or action. Action not bad either though. The suspense. I don't know what's the
Yeah,
difference
you
between
as the main
suspense and
action
drama.
character. That's what we need to cast a movie with. And like some fucking James Bond
We
shit.
got
Jason
we got
Statham.
like the other guys.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah. You a movie guy? You like movies?
Oh, dude, yeah, I love movies. I'm always quoting movies and
I've met some people that don't like movies, and it blows my mind
yeah.
every time.
One of my roommates never really got into movies and he's been like doing it now. He's like, I like movies, like, but I don't know any of them. Like, oh, you've got so much to see, dude. A whole world of movies. Cinema's incredible, dude. That's another thing that's like music or whatever. It could take you away to another world, and make you not think about other stuff,
Oh yeah.
Cinematography and shit is good. It's beautiful.
What would you say your favorite movie is?
Favorite movie?
Yeah.
Well, these days that's hard. And I want to say something
Oh,
like cringy or trolly, like Sharknado. But I don't know, man. That's a really hard one to
probably.
answer.
You ever seen What's Eating Gilbert Grape?
Uh, not that I could say no. It sounds familiar.
Uh, they got Johnny Depp and Leonardo DiCaprio in it, and it's the only movie that they played together ever. Um, it's an older movie. I want to say 80s or 90s,
So
like back
like
when
in
they
the
were like
beginning of their
18.
careers.
Yeah, but they only played in one movie together ever. Right? That's crazy.
That is crazy because it's
But you won't find
two
no
of the
other
top
movie.
fucking actors.
Yeah, you won't find no other movie with them both in it. It's crazy. But yeah, man, I love watching movies. Probably just as I probably love watching movies just as much as I love listening to music, which is crazy. Cause I feel like they both do the same to me. Listening to music or watching movies. Cause like you see a good movie and it pulls you right there, especially depending on what it is. Like there's some creative ass directors out there. Like whoever made the book The Giver or The Giver.
Giver.
You see that movie? Yeah,
Yeah, and
yeah.
I remember reading
Yeah.
it. What a long, boring book.
So creative, so creative. Oh well, I read a book, but the movie was awesome. And Lord of the Flies, God, whoever thought of that, it's twisted in a way. They thought about that with kids, but but yeah, man, movies are awesome. I asked on Facebook, which one they feel is more universal, movies or music. Which one you feel?
Music. Music is
Yeah,
universal, dude.
I feel like movies are also though.
Not so. Here's the thing: music is in frequencies. Video cinema is in language. It's talking, or well, even just with images, portraying things with images, but with language, it introduces a whole new thing. Not everything can understand language. Music is sounds. Everybody perceives. I would assume that everything would perceive sound the same, or even understand it more.
Right.
Anybody and anybody on Earth, you know, you can not speak the same language, don't know anything, but like, we're playing the same chords. I know how to play music with you because I can hit the same notes that you're hitting. Like, it's universal.
Yeah, I just chose music because I feel like it just touches your soul more than watching movies. Like, you have a shitty day, put a song on, it changes it all. You have a shitty day, put on a good movie. That movie ain't good.
Yeah. Oh, and
You're like,
another
oh,
thing,
fuck.
good music well placed in movies also makes movies really good, you know? So music plays a big part
God.
in movies.
A
The
lot of most
score,
of
or like
those.
building tension and knowing when to be happy or sad, using notes, the universal like thing that is music to, oh, I'm supposed to feel sad because it's sad notes, you know?
Right.
Music can portray emotion. But so can art and pictures and photography and stuff. What are you showing me? Oh, did your camera
Oh,
fall?
my thing glitching.
Your thing's glitching? Here, hold on. My thing is glitching too. Let's restart the call. Sometimes that helps. Casa, I don't know if he can hear me. Technical difficulties happening now. So we think we figured it out. We know what happened. He got cut off, dude. They cut him off. He was exposing too many truths. They glitched his phone, dude. Did you see that? He was exposing too many truths. He was just firing off conspiracy theories, and we were talking about some crazy shit, and then they cut him off. Here, live on the stream. They took him right out.